Hi, everybody, it's Liz. How are you? Today is August 11th, 2015, and I am 4 weeks out, post op. Yep, 4 weeks out, 1 month. So happy. I went to the nutritionist today, and let me move back a little. I went to the nutritionist today, and I have lost, get this, 23 pounds. I'm so happy. I started my weight. Well, I had my gastric bypass on July 13th, 2015. My weight day of surgery was 208, and my current weight now is 185. So, so happy, so happy. Um, I'm doing really good. I haven't had any problems. She was quite pleased that I told her, yeah, no, I drink pretty much all my liquids. I drink about 60, 64 ounces of water a day. Crystal Light iced tea is the only thing I could kind of like drink. Um, I used to be like putting all the other packets, but everything stays super sweet for me. So the iced tea is what's working, and whatever it gets it down. Um, then the other thing is my protein shakes. Have I love muscle milk, banana cream or whatever that is, and I like the Premier protein. Yeah, the Premier protein, the pure protein. Ugh. But the Premier I like, and the Myoplex I don't like. So I had my appointment with her today, and I'm starting the puree stage. So I get to eat cottage cheeses, meats grinded up. The soft food stage. Um, I have to do that for 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm glad because I was getting kind of bored of the cream of soups and all that stuff. Even though I've been playing around with a couple of things, I stick to his regimen pretty much, but I had some eggs and some chili like yesterday, so I knew the stage was coming. I figured a day or two it isn't gonna hurt. Um, so anyway, I haven't had any problems with restrictions, really, not at all. I got a little sick on eggs today, but other than that, everything kind of goes on fine. I'm not abusing it. I'm trying to. I'm learning. You know that that it's just to satisfy that moment, which is kind of weird because you're really not even that hungry. This is so mental, right? I need a therapist. Um, it's like you want to eat because you're used to eating like large amounts, and oh my god, I'm starving, and then you go and you eat and you're like, okay, that's it, I'm kind of done. I haven't had that thing that everybody's like, oh, no, I haven't gotten that yet. Not really. I got sick off those eggs this morning, but it wasn't, I didn't overeat. So it's a learning. It's a challenge. It's an experience for sure. I really didn't know how mental this is. How these habits, that I've had for whatever 40 years or whatever since I started eating on my own, making these choices. I don't know how old I was, but how messed up, you know, like this overeating, this you guys know, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. We're all in this together. It's crazy. It's I don't know, it's mental. So now I'm kind of like 4 weeks in. I'm realizing that, hey, Liz, you don't have to eat all of this. You don't have to get to that point. Just get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm good. And then wait a little while for the water. It's not easy. It's a step by step. It's a learning process. So, but I've been really good, and pretty much now we'll see how this phase happens. It's 3 weeks, so, and then off to regular foods, and I guess that should be another learning experience. So, but that'll be 3 weeks from now. So, I got time. Anyhow, started also, my surgeon has a different approach. Started my calcium today, and my iron, because I felt a little bit weak the other day when I've had my menstrual cycle this week, and I've been feeling really low. So I got some iron pills. She told me that to take them if I start getting constipated, because it hasn't been a problem either, that to start taking them every other day. And I said, okay. And then I also got some powdered protein, which I bought a bunch of different little samples just to test it out. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that, because I kind of like the prepared ones, but it's pricey. And this, you get more protein. So I'm going to look into the protein powders, the videos that you guys have out there, to see what works. Because I really want the protein in. I'm taking the biotin for the hair. I really want to try to, hold on to these 3 little strands that I have already. Anyhow, but I understand the consequences of this. So, okay. So we got the vitamins, I got the diet in place, and the other thing I want to talk about is this wonderful weight loss community that I'm embarking on. One of my subscribers, and I subscribe to her, I think her name is Sharon. I have a Shannon and a Sharon, so I'm a little confused. But anyway, she mentioned on her channel that I think she's from Boston. She's got a cool accent. Anyway, she mentioned in her channel that she is this Facebook page, Gastric Bypass Support and Encouragement. Yeah. Anyway, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, I'm all night, during the day, looking at it, reading all these posts people put on. I've posted a couple of things about diabetes, gotten such an amazing feedback, and you've got people that are post-op, all sorts of things. 19 years, people that have failed are coming back, people that are having revisions, newbies, Anyway, loving it, loving the support, loving the attention, loving the love, loving it all. Secretly, this you should check out the Facebook page if you don't know about it already. Maybe I'm the one that's out of the loop. I don't know. Usually I'm the last one to figure things out. But anyway, I kind of dig it. It's a little, like everything. You get women together, we're gonna talk trash. Some things are a little dramatic. Some people get upset. I figured it out. It's like Real Housewives mixed with TLC, mixed with a little Dr. Phil, and mixed with the Dr. Oz. Okay, it's very informative if you have like real questions, and there's people that really answer real deep good stuff. There's people that share their success stories. I mean, they really open up, man. I'm like, wow, deep stuff. And then you've got your veterans and stuff that'll tell you, oh yeah, this, that, the other thing. Any question, I mean, and some of them are funny and pictures, and it's just, I'm loving it. Like I said, if the drama, I personally like it. I love all this drama. What can I tell you? I get bored. I start reading. I'm like, oh, look at what she wrote. Oh, burn. But if you don't like it, just scroll down. Skip it. Anyway, I like it. Anyway, and also, I have support, from my family and all that, but I really don't have too much, So this is like my little secret club, and I kind of like it. My family's not involved in it. I have a lot of friends and family that know about this surgery. However, I've kept it to myself a lot just because in the beginning I was like, I'll shout it out to the world. I have no shame in it. I'm not embarrassed by this. I understand, I had a cousin that did it, and she got married, and she didn't want anybody posting any of her fat photos from before. She didn't want anybody to talk about the fact that she was fat when, whatever. I don't know what year she did it. I think she did it like 13, 14 years ago. I was like, all right, I think your husband's going to realize when he sees that bat wing, But anyway, whatever, to each his own. I could give a rat's ass. This is my life. I've tried it all. And I could care less. You want to judge me? You judge me. I don't care. The reason I stopped telling people was because of the comments that they would make and the looks that I would get. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I would be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna have surgery, finally, my God, my sugars and all this stuff. And they'll be like, oh, but this girl did this and Fulana did that. And Fulana is like a term we use here, like this chick. Mari would know, right? Mari? Anyway, all this, they roll their eyes. Oh, but she gained it all back, and she had all these problems, and she lost all her teeth and all her hair, and she had saggy skin. I'm like, dude, I know a lot of these things, but maybe how come I can't be that? Hey, did you see Liz? Solid, man. She looks good, and no more diabetes, and the beautiful hair, because I'm gonna get a big wig. No. Oh yeah, I'm getting them, and the tummy tuck and the whole thing, if I could afford it. I can't even afford the Shakeology shakes, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I heard the Shakeology shakes are really good. My friend Madi told me, but they're pricey. But let's see. I'll see if I can. I don't know. Oh, we'll figure it out. I guess all the money I'm saving on food, right? Sort of. Anyway, this is not cheap either, all this stuff, because it gets a little pricey. I guess it's the beginning, and then when I get into the groove, things will fall into place, but whatever. So, anyway, yeah, that's why I kind of keep it to myself, but, I have no shame. Nobody, judge me whatever you want. It is sometimes hard. People could be stupid, and it's okay if you're like, hey, listen, I don't know, it's just the way I guess you approach me, like if you tell me, listen, be careful, have you done your research, this could happen, that could happen, I'll be like, yeah, I already did it, this and that. But when they tell me, they roll their eyes and, oh, yeah, dude, I could be that person. I know a lot of my friends that yeah, they've gained a little bit of weight. They did it over like 10 years ago. They yeah, they got to thin and hot and all that stuff, and yeah, they gained some back, but nowhere near where they were. You know what I mean? And I have a bunch of people that maintained it. So I know a few that have gained it all back. Yeah, I do know those stories. I hope I'm not one of them. I hope I'm on the winner's bench the whole time. But gotta give it a shot, right? This is I think I don't know. I hope, I pray. Anyhow, so this is going on to 12 minutes already, so this is way too much information. My weight loss community people, thank you for listening to my rant, and I'm very happy. I'm feeling fantastic. Till next time, I'll be seeing all your videos and commenting as much as I can. Check out that Facebook page if you have Facebook, and I'm Liz Diaz. If you see me, friend me. You can see all my crazy pictures and stuff. Anyway, sayonara, good night, hasta la vista, buenas noches. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support. It means a lot. It really means a lot. I need friends. Be my friend. Be my friend. Anyhow, pathetic. See ya.